What does that mean, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So we know a lot of changes have been taking place since the departure of Arsene Wenger last season, and the changes are continuing to take place. So the news that is coming out today is in regards to the new technical director at the club, and that will be in the form of the former midfielder Edu, and he's currently working for the Brazilian FA. So he's going to be coming in the capacity of a technical director. Previously, we had assumed or anticipated Sven Mislintat to take over that particular role. He was put in charge as the head of recruitment initially when he joined from Dortmund, but the relationship with the club ended prematurely and it ended up sour. He ended up leaving in unknown circumstances, really. We never really got told why he ended up leaving, but he wanted that role of the technical director, and that particular role brings a lot of responsibility around the club. So of course the manager will be working alongside or underneath the technical director, if you want to say that, and the technical director looks after a hell of a lot of aspects in and around the club. And this is a role that Sven Mislintat, I understand, was very, very keen on, and he wanted to take a bit more responsibility within the club apart from being the head of recruitment, in my own opinion, which is quite a hefty role, really, being responsible for bringing in players. So in terms of this particular change, when is it likely to take place? So a deal has been agreed in principle between Edu and Arsenal. He's obviously working for the Brazilian FA with the Brazilian manager, and we know that the Copa América is taking place this summer, so that finishes at some point in early July, and that's when he's expected to be joining the club. Would he hit the ground running? I hope so. Of course, we need to bring in some players in terms of recruitment. Is he going to be in charge in regards to that side of things, or is he going to be involved? I don't know. So typically how this role works is the manager puts forward some recommendations in terms of players that he wants to bring in within the squad, and then the technical director will go out and try and source these players alongside someone like Rahul Sanheli to actually try and put these players or bring in these players into the team for the manager to work with. But my main concern really here is, will Unai Emery be able to work alongside Edu as a technical director? Of course, we know the number one target was Monchi from Roma. However, he's ended up returning back to Spain, to Sevilla, and that obviously made the club focus their efforts elsewhere. And obviously Edu is a former player, as we all know, spent 4 years at the Arsenal, marred by injury really during his time at the club, but he was part of that Invincibles team, won 2 league titles as well as 2 FA Cups. So he does know the ethos of the club in terms of how the club works, what is expected within the club. Obviously things would have slightly changed during his time, between now and during his time that he spent at the club previously, but he will certainly go in and bed in. There will certainly be some familiar faces within the club, of course, that are still there whilst he was at Arsenal a number of years ago, but he seems like an honourable man, as he's come out and said he wants to tie up the Copa America with Brazil, make sure things are done and dusted over there, and he will join us. So of course, one of my other main concerns is, does this delay our movement within the transfer window, with Edu joining fairly late into the pre-season, if you want to say that? Would that affect us being active in the transfer market? Yet to be seen, but of course a welcome change at the club. Hopefully it will be for the better. Hopefully it will be a massive, massive positive change for us. But as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.